Hello and welcome. My name is Jason Allen Jankowski, and this is an introduction to my proprietary trading method called the Pro Trader's Toolbox. And this introduction is for users of the Genesis Financial Technologies Tradenavigator analysis platform. The toolbox will run on Tradenavigator, TradeStation, Multicharts, and MT4. And there are other introductions that describe the features and benefits of the toolbox running on those platforms if you're a user of those platforms. I'm assuming you already have a copy of Tradenavigator. If you don't, that's a separate issue. You can contact me directly and I'll try to hook you up. But let's assume that you have a copy of Tradenavigator and you're using it. You want to put the Pro Trader's Toolbox on it, so let's take a look at it. First of all, trading in cash foreign exchange that involves risk of loss may not be suitable for all investors. You got to carefully consider whether trading in Forex is right for you. You may lose some or all of your initial investment, of course. And what we're going to talk about in here this morning is opinion. It's my personal stuff. It's subject to change at any time. Let's go ahead and get right to work. Here's a little bit about me. You guys may not know this. A lot of people listening may have never heard me speak before, don't know anything about me. I'm a self-taught, self-educated currency trader. I started as a customer in 1986. I've been trading my entire adult life, and I focus on trader and market psychology more than anything else. It's important for you to know this, that when I got into this business all those years ago, I had no idea what this business was really all about. And the Pro Trader's Toolbox is the sum total of my almost a quarter century of trading experience distilled into reasonable signals for getting long or short in the foreign exchange markets. I'm also a published author. Here's my titles. You can get them on Amazon. They're regular Amazon top bestsellers. I provide a lot of free content through my website, and I'll give you the URL in a little bit. And all the details are there as to what you can receive from me anytime you want. So let's have a look at the toolbox. What is the toolbox? Well, it's a library of templates you install into the Tradenavigator software, and those templates are preloaded with 22 proprietary algorithm formulas, and that's going to create buy or sell signals for the Forex trader. They're designed to work in the top 5 major pairs: pounds, euro, yen, Swiss, and Canadian dollar against the dollar. Now, you can use them in other pairs, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, and in other markets, but they're designed to function best on foreign exchange. They can be used with any cash currency, any futures contract. You can use it with equities or indices. Now, it's not recommended that less experienced traders analyze any other market using these templates or the algorithms until you're familiar with how the toolbox generates the signals. In other words, once you use it trading Forex for a period of time, you'll understand exactly what the toolbox does. And I also provide all kinds of free training on a regular basis, and it's all archived on my website too. So you'll get plenty of help with understanding how to migrate the signals to other markets. What are the signals? They're very simple, very easy to understand. Anyone can use this toolbox, in my opinion. There's 2 kinds of buy or sell signals, and that's a trend buy or sell, or a strong trend buy or sell. And there are 3 types of reversals: a hook reversal, an exponential reversal, and an exhaustion reversal. Basically, the toolbox is trying to get you with the trend or let you know when it's pretty close to that trend is about ready to end. The signals also have a unique feature. It's called a negation feature, and that helps to avoid false signals. Every system will create a system signal that's early or late, and the negation feature is a little bit of extra help to say, well, wait a minute, maybe the signal isn't as good, and that gives you the opportunity to liquidate sooner if you choose to. I'll show you the negation features in just a minute. What are the signals? Okay, the signals are markers are placed on the Tradenavigator charts, and we're going to look at charts right now. This is what they are: trend buy, strong trend buy, trend sell, strong trend sell, exhaustion, reversals, and then also suggested stops. Let's go ahead and have a look at charts. And what you have on the page here is a Euro USD cash chart for today's date, actually, 1/19/11. And you can see the market is trying to tell you that the toolbox is trying to tell you might have an opportunity for a reversal at this price level. This is a 60-minute chart. Here's another reversal over here. And then here are some trend sell signals from late last week. And as you can see, these negation features are saying that trend sell's not so good. You might want to get out. In any case, you can see these little dots above those reversal signals. That's your suggested stop. So if you were to say, okay, I'm going to sell euro looking for a top here, that H reversal saying it's a hook reversal, place your stop up here, plenty of room to maneuver, and of course you're looking for a move somewhere lower. These moving averages are just on the chart because they come that way. You don't have to have them on the chart or using the signals. By the way, I always recommend if you're going to use the toolbox signals not to have any other analysis on the chart with the signals because it will confuse you. This is pounds, and this is a daily chart. As you can see, there's not as many signals on a daily chart, and that's good because if you're on a longer time frame, you're looking for the swing. So if you're working on a daily time frame, you might want to hold a trade for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. That's good news. This gives you an opportunity to do that. Here's an X reversal that's called an exponential reversal with a stop above. Gave you a nice lead somewhere around 500 points. If you wanted to go with the trend, maybe here in late August, early September, you would have gotten a good lead, maybe for the high end of the year. Unfortunately, no help from the toolbox at the actual high for the year. And then these are buy signals here. Intraday, of course, those didn't work, but they did later. That's part of the reason why the stops are a little wider on the daily chart, but of course you would have taken some heat here. And of course, here's a sell signal with the downtrend that was developing early in the year for pounds. And as you can see, that was negated, saving you a little bit of time and money there. Also, here's crude oil, the nearest futures contract, and I put volume on here because I like to watch volume when trading futures. But this is a 60-minute crude oil chart. As you know, recently here in the last couple of months into January of 2011, crude's been really volatile. On a 60-minute chart, it's been giving you a lot of help in both directions here if you wanted to scalp it. You can also look at other time frames. Some people like the 90-minute time frame. Some people like the 120-minute time frame. You can see there's also reversal signals and trend sells and trend buys and negations. It's going to give you help getting positioned. Here's stock indices. And as you can see for today, the last several weeks, the market's been trying to find a top. For those of you that were bearish, gave you some help on it. Not really finding the top just yet, but also if you wanted to go with the trend on the way up, gave you some nice signals here. Reversal over here this is a daily chart. Reversal over here in July, which was the low for the year after the correction. I thought that was a great trade. Also, that sell signal was a little late and it was negated. Here is gold. Oops, got to move that down just a little bit, lighten that up. And this is a 60-minute gold chart. We can also go with the daily chart for gold. And as you can see, giving you lots of opportunity to look at the short side. Here's a stacked and clustered reversal. These are good. Buy signals also giving you a little bit of help on a daily chart. And of course, these will be more that you can use these signals on any time frame if you're interested. Here's a 15-minute Japanese yen chart for recent action. And as you can see, giving you some sell signals with the trend, negating those when the market maybe gave you a little head fake. Same thing on the long side, but the reversals giving you some leads. And of course, right now, we're at the end of this move right here on a daily time frame. If you look at, whoops, let's move this to here. There we go. On a daily time frame, you can see it's a little bit more accurate with regards to finding the buys and sells here in the last few months. So my point is simply this, is that if you're interested in understanding how to use the toolbox on multiple time frames, I'll help you with that. But the signals are valid and workable on almost any time frame. So if you want to be a long-term position trader, a swing trader, a day trader, a scalper, working on a small time frame, the toolbox can assist you with that. Here's how you get it. Just give me your Genesis customer number. I'll burn you a copy. It's a one-time fee, $595. I'll include a user manual. You can PayPal me those funds, Visa, MasterCard. Currently, I still accept that. I prefer PayPal, of course. And I will include some training on that. And I also include regular monthly training, almost every single month, at least once a month. I have free training. You can come as much as you want. Also, I'll also do one-on-one coaching if you want it. So just contact me directly for details on how to get a copy of the toolbox. And here's my contact information. I'm the only guy in Chicago that still answers his own phone, so feel free to give me a call at my toll-free number if you're in the U.S. You can Skype me if you're overseas or would prefer to use that. Here's my email address. And remember, new customers, I'll give you a free one-on-one, one-hour-long coaching session as my thank you for getting started with me. And I'll give you all the help that I can on using the toolbox right out the door for you. And also, to help you understand the toolbox signals and see how they're used in real time, every week at 4 p.m. Chicago time, every Friday afternoon, I do a weekly wrap-up. I disclose my actual performance in my accounts using the toolbox. I'll show you exactly how much money I'm making or losing every week using the signals, and you'll be able to see how I use them. You'll be able to see how you might use them differently, but they will provide you a lead on the market more often than not. And if you have a little bit of a hassle getting started using it, then I want you to know that I'll be more than available to assist you as time goes on. And don't forget, the Toolbox is also available on MetaTrader 4, Multicharts, TradeStation. So if you are not currently using Tradenavigator or using those other platforms, we'll have introductions to those available shortly, and hopefully you'll see the value to using the Toolbox on those other platforms as well. Thanks again for listening. Consider me your friend in the business. I hope we get a chance to speak again real soon. And in between now and then, guys, don't forget to run your stops. Good luck and good trading. Thanks.